challenges.
John, what's always the challenge of playing at a place like Penn State?
Well, I know both places are, giving away, selling tickets for $5 to try to get as crowd as they can. So as usual, wherever we go, there'll be big crowds, and but those are good environments. I think our players would rather play in those type of environments, and it's a long trip. It's part of being in the Big Ten. You're going to make some long trips, and that's one of the reasons we go to Stanford, just to work on those long trips. And here's where you got to go and perform, and we got to find a way to get 2 wins.
Are you allowing the players to dress up for practice today?
I do not have any say in that, so I don't know. You have to watch social media, I guess. I hate Halloween, so. I was traumatized in college and Halloween at Halloween parties, so people go crazy and do crazy stuff. We got work to do.
Jordan's been around the program for a month now. What impact have you seen her have on the players on the team so far in her month with the program in person?
Yeah, she's brought some interesting observations in our meetings and what she sees, and she's talked about some things that we can do better in passing and attacking and blocking, and she shares nuggets of things she's learned and what she tries to do, and I think she's building a great rapport with the players. She's having coffee with them and meeting with them and watching video with them. So that's gone really, really well. And I don't know, it's just feels right having her here. It just feels, it's great to have another coach, and I think it takes some pressure off of me a little bit, that I can kind of see the big picture. So she's been awesome.
Have you figured out her role? Is that still evolving as the season?
It's kind of still evolving. Jordan she's not in there in the middle of the huddle, in the middle of the practice and taking over the court. Jordan is a very humble, moves slow, doesn't say a lot, and is just getting a great feel for what she wants to do. But she does a lot of work. I could just give you example after example of, if somebody's struggling or there's something maybe off with the team. I mean, she's going in there and finding out what it is, and then dealing with it, and as opposed to me having to have a meeting or something like that. Or she just has a sense of that. I mean, she's been a captain of the USA team. She was a captain here. She just has a feel of what's going on, or what players need, or what the team needs at that time. And that's not stuff you really teach. And she's probably not going to learn that around me, because I'm not wired that way. I mean, I'm wired, here we go, we're getting to work, so we got to get done. And so it's great to have, Kelly does that really well also.
What were some of the keys for you guys sweeping Penn State, and do they adjust this time around?
Oh, well, they'll definitely make adjustments. I've been watching the videos, so I'm only a game into a game, so it was a very close match. It's gonna come down to a couple of big plays. That's what these matches always come down to.
How have you seen Allie kind of step up in these last few matches, having to come in for Lindsay?
Well, she's done this before, and this is a great opportunity for her. And I thought against Rutgers, she really got comfortable and did some really nice things. And but she's been playing great all year. It's just but her and Lindsay were going back and forth. So this is whether she's a starter or a game changer, she's been doing a great job.
John, when you recruited Merritt, did you fully anticipate her having the type of impact she's had this year on the team?
No, not really, because I didn't know what she would be off the court. And you don't pick that. You really don't get that, in a 24, 36-hour visit, or how she'll connect or how she'll fit in. no, but I knew she filled a need that we really had that was left open, but her impact on our team might be bigger off the court than it is on the court.
Has Jordan played any on the B side when you go 6-on-6 in practice?
She hasn't really played. Yesterday she was in serving and passing. She's kind of working her way, getting reps, and then she'll jump in there and ball handling and stuff like that. But I know she's lifting really hard right now, and but I want her to be careful about being out there with us, and I don't think she wants to get a bazillion reps right now. It's just more of touching the ball and keeping sharp and see what her plans are, after our season.
Do you see that ever happening, that she'll play on the B side?
I don't know. I really haven't talked to her about it yet. She just kind of like gets in there with the passers, and I pair her up with certain players. So she served yesterday. So she hasn't said, "Hey, can I get in there yet?" I don't think she's ready for that. She took a long break.
Wisconsin,
I
Minnesota.
think when you're that old, Brent, you pace yourself, okay? So.
Wisconsin, Minnesota had 1.6 million people on Fox on Sunday, so new record. I mean, getting the game on a network like that, following the NFL, what does that do for the sport?
Wow, that takes it up another notch. So I know Fox hasn't televised many.
That was the first one, yeah.
Yeah, and I think, isn't Fox going to be with the Big Ten going forward here? So that's great to see. I know they put it on, I think, after the Packer game, which is good timing. And, well, that's awesome for the Big Ten and awesome for volleyball. I did not know that. And now we got another record to go after.
Is that something that you want to push for in the future? I mean, this season's schedule set, but next year, would you push for having a game on Sunday afternoon with Fox?
Well, we already played some Sunday games because of TV, so I don't know. I mean, it's nothing. I never have the opportunity to push for that. That's all done through the Big Ten, so we have no say in that or opportunity to give feedback. But I know they want the more viewers, the better. And just looking at, I saw a thing this morning on the attendance this weekend, I think, of the Michigan match, Michigan State match, Wisconsin match, our match. So attendance numbers are going up.
John, with just 8 matches left in the regular season, how dialed in do you kind of get a sense from this group and just taking it match by match?
Depends on the hour, the drill, the moment, the day. So it's a long 10 weeks, and I just know as each week you go, the margin for error becomes less, and so needs to continue to be a sense of urgency, and every team's got to decide if they can meet that or not. It's up to them.
Final questions?
See that video of Little Red scaring the
Yeah,
team?
yeah. No. No, that was cute. So, again, Halloween. I don't like that stuff. All right, thanks, guys.